Hello everyone, so I studied computer science for a year, and bear in mind, I study in Croatia. You know this country only if you went there on a vacation or you've seen our national team get second place in 2018 World Cup. But I study here and I'll share my experience in how did my first year go. So the year started with my classes being live and in school. We had to wear masks, but I was happy since I was going to see all the cool things this university had to offer. The classes are divided into three groups. You have auditory exercises, which is basically computational tasks, lectures, which are theoretical tasks, and laboratory exercises, where you would do stuff yourself, praxis basically. I was mostly looking forward to the last one. With everything being new to me, the new city, the new people, I didn't know anyone, and I was looking forward to finally learning programming and learn how to create things that I've never created before. But the first year was a bit general. Learning maths and physics was important since it was year one. It wasn't long before they switched back to online school though. And when that happened, the quality of the classes were heavily reduced, but the professors were still expecting the same amount of knowledge. It was difficult, I must say, especially physics. The professor was really arrogant, and in the first few lectures, she said that me and a couple of other students won't pass her class because of the school we had previously gone to. She was the only one that was most unmotivated. Everyone kept questioning the reason we started this university is to become programmers, not to be physics major. And in the first semester I had a programming 1, which was my favorite subject. We learned C, yes, just raw C. It was, interesting, and it was difficult, but I got around and I got 100% in my laboratory tasks. But we didn't do anything especially hard. Basically, we made matrices, dynamically occupy the memory, arrays, some algorithms, and random number generators. Pretty basic stuff, not hard at all, plus the professor was really young and really cool. Other subjects, other than three I already mentioned here, are electrical engineering, English, graphical engineering, and that was my first semester. Electrical engineering was easy because the professor didn't know the online classes at all, so he'd give a lot of materials, which was very easy to learn.
But imagine that, you're going to a high-level computer science university and the professor doesn't know how to use computers. There were a lot of disappointments I had during these 2 semesters. You basically had the professors that wanted to teach you something and the ones that didn't care. And I feel scared on how I might do these things for my future job.
I remember one time she asked if everyone understood everything, and I raised my hand and I said I didn't. Can you go over it again? She just turned her back and continued talking, not acknowledging my question. But with the power of YouTube, I passed. And throughout this video, you will learn that most of the classes I passed is because of YouTube and its tutorials, which is weird because this is a pretty well-known and supposed to be hard university. So moving on to the second semester, I had programming 2, which was still C, but a lot more difficult. We learned storing in data, binary and textual, some data storing algorithms, how to manage multiple files and functions. And to pass this, we had to make our own project. It was very interesting to me, and I was really looking forward to this. It was to make a program that had its own menu and set of things, dynamically occupy the memory, sort algorithm, sort something in a binary file, delete from file, search from file, and so on. I had an idea to make some kind of a ticketing system where the admins can enter an event that happens and then everyone can see when it's happening, how much it costs and what event it is.
Also, you can search for an event by year, price or name, and you can delete an event. It was a cool project and I really enjoyed it. For every other class, definitely the hardest was electronics, since I hadn't had any experience with it before, and the professors were acting like everyone knew what was going on. It was relying on the electrical engineering we had in the first semester, but that guy never explained anything, so we didn't know anything and it was a disaster. But with the power of YouTube, I passed. Again. And we had maths, which was not a problem, and some business class, which was a pure joke. And I didn't understand why would they put it in the first year, but hey, it was quite simple. And that was my year. I enjoyed it, but I think next year is going to be a lot better, and it's going to focus on JavaScript and data algorithms. So I'm excited for JavaScript, but I'm thinking I'm going to lose it over data algorithms. But hey, we'll see. And I'm so excited for this YouTube channel. I have so many things planned, and currently I'm working for a month. And I can't wait to get back to regularly uploading YouTube videos and making more and more interesting projects. I started this really cool project that I can't wait to upload, and I think it's quite great and unique. I also started my Unity journey at the beginning of the year, so make sure you watch that video as well. Thank you so much for watching, and all of the 20 subscribers. It means the world to me that someone is excited about what I do, and I thank you so much for that. See you in the next one.